Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I am Kevin Clark.
Yeah.
Woo. I tried to buy an LA Times, and then the place I went wouldn't accept credit cards, so on the street I got a free Malibu Times. Kanye bought a $57.3 million beach house in Malibu. That's exciting. All right, Ariel Helwani, MMA legend, host of the Ringer MMA show, along with Pizza Carroll and Chuck Mindenhall. You basically work for every company at this point, Ariel, except ESPN.
Yes, and wow. Oh, man. You had to go there, huh? Really?
We brought you in for a number of reasons. Not only are you a beloved colleague, not only are you a legendary MMA journalist, you're also a Buffalo Bills fan. And the Buffalo Bills are hot, but they don't have the separation like we thought they would on the New England Patriots. Does that worry you?
Before I answer this question, just 1 second. Should have had this prepared, Kevin, but I can't answer this question properly without putting on my Buffalo Bills sweatshirt. No, I'm not worried, Kevin. Wearing it proudly right here. We're fine. When you're the top dog, people want to find a reason to poke holes in you. They want to find a reason to say, you see, they were never wases, right? Or never wers. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the chutzpah. They don't have the panache. They don't have the cojones to make it to February to SoFi Stadium. All right, we stumbled in Jacksonville. Guess what? You're a fight fan. Sometimes you fight down to the opponent, right? We waltz back into MetLife. We say, hey, we're New York's only true team. We'll remind you who's who. Like the great Roy Jones once said, y'all must have forgot. Not worried whatsoever. Things are going just fine. I'm totally okay. I'm totally confident.
Wow. So even watching Mac Jones over the weekend, he looks good. Ooh. It looks like Belichick's pushing all the right buttons. Oh, yeah. You're not worried at all. You didn't even notice that Mac Jones is good.
Honestly, for a second when you were saying that, I was thinking of Pac-Man Jones, former TNA wrestler. Mac Jones is a nice little cute story. You know, our fearless leader, Bill Simmons, can't stop tweeting about him in all caps. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's getting a little annoying and on my nerves. And everyone wants the great white hope coming out of New England once again. Oh, wow, here comes Mac Jones. He's the second coming of Tom Brady, and he's so great. And look at what Bill Belichick did. He hit again. By the way, completely forgetting that he completely whiffed on Cam Newton. It's a nice little story. It's a little premature. It's maybe 2 to 3 years premature. There is a hope, and his name is Josh Allen, and he was robbed of the MVP. We're back. And, you know, this is why I've never been a Bills Mafia guy, believe it or not, because to me, that's when we were the butt of the joke. We were wearing the Zubaz pants. We were jumping through tables. We were lighting ourselves on fire. The league and the fan bases were laughing at us, not with us. I come from an era where we were the class of the NFL. Sure. No one would make fun of us. And so I hope that those days are coming to the Buffalo Bills.
But you would look great in Zubaz.
Listen, I rocked Zubaz, but I didn't rock it ironically like people did in the mid-2000s. And by the way, I live vicariously through you on so many fronts. You show up on that show with Steve Tasker, and I'm like, man, Kevin Clark doesn't even like the Bills, and yet they have him on this program. Show. Yeah, you know how I got on that show? Because I was in 8th grade, 1995, and Reuben Brown, number 79, was a guest, and I called up myself. They were on MSG Plus, and I was so nervous. It's the first time that I was ever on any kind of broadcast whatsoever. True story, 1995, Reuben Brown is a guest, and I call up to ask him a question. That's the kind of fan I am.
Was that the first question you ever asked to any athlete?
Talking to Reuben Brown in 1995, December of 95, I remember it vividly, was one of the highlights of my adolescence. So yes, there is a very good chance that that's the first time that I ever asked a question of an athlete on any kind of broadcast. That moment, Reuben Brown on that show, and I haven't been asked back since.
We're gonna get you on there.
Can I just go on a quick side, a quick tangent? I'm sorry, but there's a weird thing, like Bill's Twitter, right? You know, they love to hobnob with these sort of like C-list celebrities. They never acknowledge me, Kevin. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't get a like. I can't get a retweet. I can't get an acknowledgement. I can't get a follow back. It's starting to really affect me. I know they roll out the red carpet when you go up there. Can you ask, what's the issue? I'm out here wearing my heart on my sleeve every appearance. I'm representing the Bills. I'm trying to do so in a very positive and respectful manner, and I can't get anything. I tweet about them all the time. I can't get anything. I'm starting to feel like it's personal. Yeah, Summer Sanders is great. Daniel Ricciardo just became a fan like 10 minutes ago. Can I get some kind of acknowledgement?
Summer Sanders?
Yeah.
Is she embraced by Bills Mafia?
Oh my God, every second post on their feed is Summer Sanders. I'm like, come on, guys. I'm Ariel Helwani, formerly of ESPN, all right?
All right, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix
Journalist
this.
of the Year awards, for God's sake.
We're going to fix this. Listen up. We know Kyle Brandt. Kyle Brandt makes all those videos. We'll enlist Kyle Brandt as well.
Wrong answer.
Ariel
Wrong
Helwani.
answer, Kevin.
What?
Don't even bring up Kyle Brandt. Who is he? Some sort of failed reality show guy? Every time he mentions the Bills and goes on some promo rant, they put him on the feed. And I'm out here living and breathing with this team, crying, setting aside 4 hours of my day on Sunday to watch them, and I can't even get a like? I'm not even talking about a video. Can you just acknowledge the tweet from time to time? That's all I'm asking.
You know, Brandt is a Ringer employee as well, so we're gonna have to have a mediation to
Have I made
bridge the
things
gap
awkward here?
Bills Mafia, cherish and love Ariel Helwani. He's one of your own. He was calling into sports radio in 1995 to talk to Reuben Brown. Love this man. If you could take any athlete in the NFL and make an MMA fighter, where do you start? Because the obvious would be Chandler Jones, obviously, because of his brother, and we've seen the athleticism. But there's so many other guys.
The name that came to mind as I was thinking, you put me on the spot here, but Derrick Henry, I feel like invites punishment.
Lord.
Invites, right? He invites the violence. The punishment that guy takes, and I know, of course, he's injured right now, but that guy just seems like it's like a magnet, and then it bounces off of him. I feel like that guy can absorb some shots, can take some shots, can give out some shots, and just won't be deterred. So the name that came to mind was Derrick Henry.
Lord, I mean, there are so many safeties and linebackers who run the other way when Derrick Henry is within 5 yards. I couldn't even imagine being trapped in an octagon with him. When's your birthday, Ariel?
July 8th, cancer, baby.
Improving financial prospects will encourage you to think big. Special treatment is likely to be accorded to some at work due to your professional skills. Spending time with some distant relations is foreseen and will be refreshing. Good progress foreseen for those undertaking a long journey. You will have your say in a property matter. This is very specific. Excellent results in a competition will take you way ahead of your rivals. Eating right and remaining active will help you maintain good health despite irregular hours and a little rest. Wow.
I feel like some of it was accurate. The financial stuff.
You're making bank. Is that what you're trying to tell the good people at Horoscope today?
Listen, you got the zinger in about, me leaving ESPN, formerly of ESPN. And let me just say, independent Helwani ain't doing too bad for himself right now, all right?
Boom.
Boom.
All right, time for Club Kevin. You know the drill. Whoever you think in the world is doing a great job right now, anybody in the world, Ariel Helwani, who are you inducting?
Man, I'm going to induct Dustin Poirier, who does incredible things for his community, doesn't get enough attention outside of the MMA community. Every fight he has, he'll donate his gear and put it up for auction, make a boatload of money, and then donate it to some kind of cause. And so here's a guy who's at the top of the sport and has this massive spotlight on him. And what is he thinking about? He's thinking about, how can I use this platform, this spotlight, to give back to my community of Lafayette, Louisiana?
Dustin Poirier, welcome to Club Kevin, buddy.
Are you about to kick me off?
I think so. Do you have any other takes?
Well, I just wanted to say, like, you told me you would make me feel better about the Bills. I'm feeling pretty good after Sunday's win. Some might say false confidence after beating the Jets, but hey, a W is a W, and I thought it was a pretty nice little smackdown. Anyway, your prediction, like, are the Bills winning the Super Bowl? Is this going to end nicely for me, or am I going to be, February, heartbroken, all that stuff?
They're going to win the AFC East.
Okay.
They're going to win a playoff game. My guess is that they lose in the AFC Championship game to somebody.
This is your therapy? You said you were going to make me feel good. This doesn't make me feel good. That's the exact same way the season ended last year. And by the way, shout out to the Montreal Alouettes. If you ask me, you don't talk enough about CFL in this program. I'd like a little more.
I don't think I've ever mentioned them, but now we have. Ariel Helwani, amazing job. Thank you so much for coming on Sunday Day, bud.
Thank you.